All right, want to continue on with this idea of like metabolism, diets, um, some of the deficits that happen because of these things. And look, this has been an ongoing pandemic in the United States in terms of like our weight being out of control. Several years ago, I forget the doctor's name, it was a woman that ended up kind of starting this national registry, right? So she was trying to contact or get in touch with as many people that had lost weight and sustained that weight loss for like a year, right? And she kind of named it the National Weight Control Registry. And she wanted to get all the data that she could to see like, hey, what are the factors that contribute to a successful weight loss program, right? So obviously gender, age, ethnicity, socioeconomic background, like all those things, like, yes, are a part of this, right? But what she wanted to know is like, hey, some of the criteria, like they've lost 30 pounds, kept it off for at least 1 year, right? How did they do that, right? So what she was able to find is the relationship or the correlation between, like the majority used both exercise and simply counting calories, right? So exercising more, particularly like weightlifting, but any exercise, right? Again, our balance equation there, right? Calories in equals calories out. We maintain weight, like keep eating the same thing or set some limits on yourself and then exercise a little bit more, you're going to be pretty successful, right? So both, the majority used both, right? They were counting their macros, right? So proteins, fats, carbohydrates, right? They were burning at least 400 calories a day, right? Which equates to 2,800 calories per week, right? So one of the easiest ways for you to do this, if you have zero equipment to measure how many calories that you're burning, is that it's kind of standardized that if you cover a mile, right, in any capacity, running, walking, light jog, whatever it is, but if you're moving that mile by foot, right, not by bike, that you're going to burn about 100 calories, right? So if you're going to walk 4 miles and you're going to be at 20-minute mile pace, right, you're looking at what, an hour 20 to be able to get that done, right? So 80 minutes, if my math is right on that, right? And one of the things that you can kind of also look at is like what's standardized in terms of like what a pound is in your body, right? So 3,500 calories is equated to 1 pound, right? So if I'm able to burn 3,500 calories a week, that means I can have a 1 pound of fat loss per week. So even if you standardize your diet and say, hey, I'm going to eat 2,000 calories every day, and you walk an extra 4 miles per day, that gets us to our 400 calories, right? We might have to do a little bit more to get to that 3,500, but we are sitting there looking at burning 1 pound of fat per week, right? So if I don't have that much time, what's my difference there, right? I'm looking at like 700 calories. So over the course of, if I just burn 400 calories more per day, cut out 700 calories over the course of a week, I'm also getting to a mile, getting to 1 pound of fat. So National Weight Control Registry did has a lot of data on this, and we're looking at how we can maintain a healthy life.